Hey everybody, greetings from the dank basement. It's time for another episodio of Pinch Witcha Squinty for this Saturday, 29th of March, 2025. About 22 days away from Easter. That's right, Easter falls this year on April 20th. It's going to be a 420 Easter. That'll make your bunny feel sunny. A 420 Easter, and to celebrate a little early, even though we're still deep into the sad season of Lent, Quaresma, I'm going to go ahead and celebrate Easter just a hair early. Salud. It's legal where I live. I don't know about YouTube community guidelines. Please don't complain. Besides, as far as you're concerned, this could be artificial stage prop cannabis. Okay? That's what we're going to call it. It's not real marijuana. It's stage prop cannabis. Here we go. Delicious! It's time for a pinch. Now I've got some Oriental Extra here from Toque Artisan. I'm going to be whuffing that up, but whatever you've got, sniff it with me. Here we go. Unscrew the cap.
Nickels are pezones.
Ay, tus pezones.
See? We can say like vagina, vagina.
Well, enough of that silliness. I have no idea what that music was. Started to get a little racy there. Yeah, Toque Oriental Extra. This is very nice. With all due respect to my pal Gretchen Thunberg, who does not like Toque-based tobaccos at all, thinks they're cheap, thinks they're crappy. I disagree. I think for the price and for the level that you're going to want to consume these at, it's perfectly fine. I have no problems with Toque tobacco. I have no problem with Indian snuffs, except for one. I gotta tell you about this. About 10 years ago or so, shortly after starting this channel, I reviewed this one. This is Taj from Dholakia. It's a perfectly lovely snuff. In fact, I called it in my original review the erotic snuff. Oh, yes. So erotic because, excuse me, because to me, it smells just a little bit, or at least it's reminiscent of sex between two clean people who have just emerged from a shower. I know it's typical you take the shower after the sex, but why not before and after? Your partner will thank you for it, especially if you got the cheese log going. And I'm not going to go into details as to what is the cheese log, but use your imagination. It's disgusting. All right, I'm not going to pinch this because I know what will happen. It is a lovely snuff. There's nothing wrong with it, but I have one minor complaint. It takes over your nose and then will not go away. On, I think it was Thursday night, I took a pinch of this at right around 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, just something different. Wanted to get away from the Freiburg and Trayers and things I've been on this week. And blew my nose out really well at about 9:30, used a little nasal saline, clean it out. 7:30 the next morning, I'm having my coffee, and with the first hot liquid to hit my mouth, all I could smell was Dholakia Taj. And that scent persisted until well after I finished a hot, steamy shower and blowing my nose and rinsing it again with saline a couple more times. And that scent must have hung around till 12. So basically, it was 17 hours of persistence for Dholakia. Yeah, I don't know that I want to do any of that today. I think that's all I'll be able to smell. I tell you what though, if you're in a place where there's a lot of people with bad body odor, and I know you are often in places where there's a lot of people with bad body odor. A little rough on the bronchi this morning. This Dholakia would be a good snuff to make that body odor smell somehow sexy. It's hard to explain. Trust me, it works. Here we go. Back to the Oriental Extra from Toque. Here we go. Up yours. Well, anyways, guys, that's about it for today, except that I have some non-news I want to bring you. And it's non-news because basically the planes are in a holding pattern over the airport. I just had a really nice long phone conversation with Chris, O.S.P. Snuff. And there's some communication stuff going on between him and Toque Snuff. And things aren't, they apparently are slowing down. I don't know what's going on. Chris is trying to get together with Roderick, hammer out final details so that we can get batch 0 into our hot little nostrils. And I am so eager. Chris gave me a detailed description of what goes into this snuff, and it sounds like it's just going to knock the ball right out of the park. I can't wait. But even if I do get an advance sample from Chris, I will not be able to do a video about it until the snuff becomes available for retail. And the reasons for that are pretty complicated. Long and the short of it is we're still waiting. And as soon as Chris gets something set up more concrete with Roderick, it will be sold and it'll be fantastic and it'll be lovely. And I can't wait. I mean, I have never been so eager for the debut of a snuff, I don't think, since back in the old mill days and the early days of O.S.P. So I'm very excited about it. It's great because now the weather is improving. I can go out and smoke my pipe a little bit. I tend to just keep going back to the same cob, the Danish spool. I absolutely love this. I don't use a filter in it. I bought some filters on eBay that have meerschaum at the tips of the pipe filter, and I can't fit them into anything that takes a 5mm Medico filter like this does. So, but anyway, so I was digging through my drawer. I'm really trying to clean up the dank basement. It's time to do some big spring cleaning here. We may be moving camera locations down here. This desk is literally falling apart. It's pressed wood. It was junk. I got it at Lowe's like 30 years ago, something like that. It's been up and down the stairs, and it's big, and I think I'm going to have to take a sledgehammer to it. Maybe I'll put that on video. Blind guy with a sledgehammer. It's going to be awesome. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. So I've been smoking my pipe a lot, and I was lucky enough to find, as I'm going through my desk drawer here, not a fresh package, but an almost fresh package of Revoir Plug from Samuel Gowan. And I was so happy to have it. And I had to rehydrate it, which I did a little bit. Just put it in a little bit of distilled water in the bottom of a jar. And then just basically shoved the whole pouch in there, open pouch. And it rehydrated really nicely, so I've been smoking that. Have not done any snus in a very, very long time. I'm kind of disappointed with the snus that's available here where I live. Situation ain't great. So, what the hell is that? Hey, bud. Yeah. What the fuck was that? A dead insect? What did I just put in my mouth? It's fun being blind. You never know what you're putting in your mouth, he said at the Gay Pride Day weenie roast. Hey, you've heard of a coney dog? I had my first Peroni dog. It was good. That's not true. I just made that up. It crawled into my hand, Ma. Honest. I need more snuff. Don't you? Let's do another pinch. Probably hear the laundry equipment running down here in the dank basement. It is Saturday, which is our traditional laundry day. Cheers. So good. It's just an apple seed sized. I gotta start over. This sucks.